slick shit about my dude. Hey, respect that.
Welcome to another episode of What's the Status, Travis. I'm your host, Trav. You know who this nigga is. What's shaking with you?
He said, you know who this nigga is.
If you don't know yet, you know what I'm saying? It's Ray, just Ray.
Boy, just Ray, don't play, you know.
I likes to call him Raymond. But you know how we do, man. First thing we got to do is listen to this music, and we definitely got to get our drink. Shout out to my man, Playtime Miliano. Got a new shit out called No Chasers. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Redo that. Facts. It's my man, Miliano. You heard?
These on-site adjustments, too. This shit grip.
That's what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Ray, what up, man? The fuck going on with you, man?
You know, same shit, different day. You know, it's Thursday.
You over here,
Winter came and smacked us in the mouth real fast. Ain't playing no games. It didn't wait. You know, last year we made it through December. We was chilling. Now, shit. That nigga ran down like they owe us one or something.
What the fuck is wrong with Mother Nature? Whoever cheated on Mother Nature, fuck you, nigga. Okay, because she out here taking it out on us. But back to regularly scheduled programming. This track right here is called No Chasers by my boy Playtime Millie. Chances make champions. Let's go.
They look like real sisters, huh? She gon' suck me from here to Alaska for that lace front. I got a dream, bitch, I'ma chase that. I got the Henny, bitch, I don't chase that. I'm the shape, what I look like chasing you niggas, huh?
Let's go.
Best friends, they look like real sisters.
This nigga got me drinking this tequila.
Tequila. You heard?
Real spooky.
Again, no chasers.
We got some nice topics today. We're gonna talk a little shit. You know how we
Playtime Millie. Chances make champions on all your DSPs, you heard?
I was the one moving dope. Granny called me counting my re-up. She wanna know who it's for. Zob reeking through the apartment complex, smell it through the door. A lot of niggas corked out. A lot of shit going on. I don't know how to go about.
Let's go again. Welcome to another episode of What's the Status, Travis. I'm your host, Travis McCloud. You know I got my boy Just Ray Don't Play over there.
Just Ray Don't Play.
Always with the gang, always with the gang. How about you expect us to be? All right, give me a second.
Oh yeah, we about to set up some new shit over here.
Just want to let y'all know, man.
Getting real live and direct.
That's a fact. You feel me? So, we live on Facebook right now if you want to go catch us. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be doing that a little bit more frequently. Shout out to Facebook. Gotta say hi to them boys over there. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck Facebook.
Here.
Had to put that disclaimer in there.
All right, so what's your beef?
Huh?
You gonna explain it? You can't say it and not explain it.
Nigga, fuck Facebook.
You know
that
shit
ain't
ain't nothing but drama and bullshit.
I like it for the platform. We want to be live and interactive and have motherfuckers be able to ask questions while we up here talking our shit if they disagree or agree. You know what I mean?
For sure.
On the back end of that, fuck Facebook, nigga. That's just how I feel.
That's how you giving it up?
That's how I feel.
The fuck is going on, nigga? All right, man, listen. We had a great Thanksgiving. I gotta say something real quick though. All right? I just need time to myself. Okay? Turkey Bowl is one of my favorite times of the year. I just want y'all to know we're gonna make this quick. We ain't played not one. I'm saying we like I ever played it down. Let me give you this disclaimer real quick. I ain't ever not played one down at the Turkey Bowl. You understand me? Not one. Drink, smoke, indulge. Play, not never. You understand me? But God, not one down? We couldn't play 4 downs, get off the field?
So like I done been in Turkey Bowls where it's pouring rain.
I'm
I done been in Turkey Bowls
right now.
where it's snowing like a motherfucker. But I will say the weather was shitty, bruh.
I don't give a damn. See, this the problem.
The rain and the snow was like that nasty, slushy, cold shit that
Nah.
it's see through your jacket like snowflakes just sit on top of your shit and roll off. That wet,
I'm not
slushy
jacking.
shit goes.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
It was just
hold
bad,
on, Ray. I'm gonna tell you
work.
right now. I'm gonna tell you right now why I ain't with you. I ain't with you because I've gone to the Turkey Bowl in much worse conditions.
I mean, I have too. Like
Stop! I said I need an ISO. Let me get my ISO.
My fault. One mic.
I've been there since I was, what I said, knee high to a grasshopper, Ray. I have not never went to the Turkey Bowl and not seen somebody get hit.
Why you ain't throw your cleats on, nigga?
Listen, we ain't talking about me right now. I don't know why y'all keep doing this. I gave the disclaimer. Please refer to the shit I said before I started talking. I haven't played a down, okay? But this ain't about me, all right? As a fan of one of the greatest events in the world to me, okay? It was heartbreaking. That's all I can say. It was heartbreaking. We had more action from my man, shout out Cody Duncan, running back and forth on the field in a crosswalker suit than we had any action on the field. That was it. The nigga went for 200 by himself on BTW grass. Shout out Cocat. That nigga went for 200 yards by his dolo on the field, okay? All I'm gonna say is we gotta do better. In the great words of O'Neal Petty, we gotta do better, 315, okay? We have to. Let's get back to regularly scheduled programming. Now, you motherfuckers know it's dark outside. And the weather outside is frightful. While I'm talking about that, I just need y'all to understand. You see this Black Santa, okay? You're gonna be seeing him all December. Just let it. Black Santa. All right, I just want y'all to know. It's me, Just Ray Don't Play, Black Santa to the end of December. I just want y'all to know that. But the weather outside is frightful.
It's cold out.
I don't know the rest of the words because the rest of that shit out there is not delightful. Okay? But I always got to give y'all the weather. Some of y'all are risky enough. Now, I'm going to talk about this real shit, Ray. I done did some crazy shit for some box. You hear me?
Hey, yo.
I done drove through hell and high water.
What's the longest you drove for some box?
Great part. We gonna get there. Let me get through.
My fault.
I promise you we doubling right back to that. But the moral of the story is, fellas, we have done outlandish things to get between the wings. Okay? I have never been as bad as a man to go out in 27 degree weather to chase the box, but I know some of y'all are. So you know what I gotta do. This here weather report is for the back outside boys and the hometown hood harlots. It is absolutely cold as shit out that door, all right? I'm not telling y'all to go out there, but I know as a young jit, I put my Timbs on.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
I threw on the Long Johns, maybe the whole snowsuit.
You gotta do what you gotta. You gonna
If I was hiding from my joint, I was sitting behind the tree every time a car came by. And getting to it. You feel me? I've done the craziest. Just not in 27 degree weather. So any of y'all hometown hood harlots and back outside boys that is out there trying to risk it all, it is 27 degrees, and I please pray that y'all motherfuckers is warm, okay?
It's a whole new meaning to wrap it up, nigga. Warm up.
All right, Big Ray, let's get into it. Not so quick hits. First two are going to be relatively quick. Nah, stop that. Let's double back. What was your question, bro? How far I went where?
Oh, yeah. So how far you travel for some box? Or how far has something traveled to you for?
Nah, that's shit. I was in college. I done had a few things come to me in a snowstorm in Rochester, and that's a different type of cold. You hear me?
Buffalo.
That's at like 3 in the morning,
And
too.
Oswego.
You know what? That take a little, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a little, you got to have something they want, okay? For them to come in the,
I was out there on the ride there, on the ride
for
back.
them to come to the rock, you feel me?
Hit the dorm real quick.
What are we talking
Hit
about?
the road, all that.
What are we talking about? As far as I've traveled, making my way downtown. I don't know.
I think it's a downtown.
I will walk 1,000 years. Something like that.
That nigga said he walking for the poom.
Something like that. I think I took I ain't telling that story yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to know what I'm saying. I done took a couple trips on your favorite rocket shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at nobody. I done been there. I done been there in the war.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, who you got? NFL Super Bowl picks. We're gonna make this one quick. I don't really want to hear about
I got
nothing.
two. I mean, NFC, it's Philly all the way. We know that. Ain't nobody in the NFC fucking with Philly right now. Fuck the Lions. I hope them niggas lose tonight. That's crazy that nigga hit me with the sound effects.
Just saying, go ahead. Continue.
But in the AFC, I either got the Bills or the Chiefs. If it's the Bills, I'd like to see the Bills go, because then if it's the Bills versus the Eagles, we know the Bills track record in the Super Bowl, so that's an easy dub for the Eagles. That's, you know what I mean, we bringing number 2 home. And then if it's the Chiefs, I need my get back, and we know how we do with the get back. Y'all seen what we did to the Patriots. It's gonna be the same thing to them niggas. So either way, Bills and Chiefs, Eagles Super Bowl 2025. What's up? I'm in Philly.
I ain't gonna hold
I'm in
you.
Philly.
I
am on Broad Street acting a fool.
I got Detroit and Kansas City. Is that possible? Yes, NFC and AFC. Got Detroit, Kansas City. What do you say to those who say Kansas City is not going to make it because they playing like shit? I promise we ain't sporting this out. We gonna make this quick. We ain't gonna be on this long.
The refs throwing flags. Ain't no way Kansas City ain't gonna make it. They got the refs on their side.
Come on, man. So you one of them that believe in the NFL's
I
rig
watched
shit?
a couple of them games. Yes.
Do you believe that the suspension for Trevor Lawrence was for what was it, Isaiah here? I don't even know how to say that man's name.
Oh, the nigga that hit Trevor? Yeah, nah.
For sure. That was valid?
What, the suspension?
Yeah.
Nigga so they should have whooped his ass.
They did whoop his ass.
They
should have did way worse. But they definitely whooped his ass, though. That's a
They
fact.
should have whooped that nigga ass.
They
And you
definitely
came
whooped
on our sideline? Oh, yeah, you ain't making it out of here, brother. He made it out with his helmet. Ain't no fucking way, dog. Ain't no way.
All right, we're going to move forward. So our boy Tank got a fight coming up. You was talking shit about him fighting these bums, but he feels can't nobody fuck with him. He feels like
That's a fact.
he feel like Shakur ain't even on the radar no more. He stated that Keyshawn is better than Shakur is and doing better than him, looking better than him right now.
He gonna make them 2 niggas fight before he even say what's up.
But he said he gonna retire. Do you believe him or you don't believe him? And if so, what is his legacy if he retired right now?
Right now?
Right now.
I mean, in that weight class?
The best?
Nah, I wouldn't say the best. He might be top 5. I ain't gonna say he the best. He might be top 5.
Who's over him?
I mean, Floyd.
He's got. I mean, I get that, but he's got. I'm not saying he's the best.
He's not nicer than Floyd. I'm talking at 135. He's not nicer than Floyd. He's not nicer than Pacquiao. He's not nicer than. De La Hoya. Really. He not up there. So I
Top
ain't gonna
5
give
and
him that.
135.
He might be top 5. He might be top 5.
All right. Next thing that we are.
He gotta fight Loma for that though, because Loma up there.
Oh yeah, Loma's tough.
He gotta fight Loma for that.
Loma is definitely on the back end of what's going on.
But him saying he gonna retire, I don't believe it, because then right after that he said he gonna have 3 fights in a year, and we know that ain't fucking happening.
I hear that. So, all right, bro. We got out of the quick hits, get out of our little sports. As men, we got to get that out of us. But now let's get to the shits. Okay? This isn't a white crime watch, this one. No. But I got to get this nigga some props, okay? I have to get this man some props. Because he wanted out, okay? He wanted out of his situation, and I'm mad they locked his ass up for this. Because to me, I think it was the best shit in the world. Texas man, I believe, so tired of his wife, he spent years figuring out her signature so that he could divorce that bitch.
Oh, the nigga served his something papers and forged their signature? I ain't mad at that whatsoever.
She never knew either.
I ain't mad
And
at
she
that
ain't
at
know.
all.
She ain't know they wasn't together, nothing. But my man got arrested for forging something. He just wanted out. And y'all don't make it easy to get out. Okay?
I mean, obviously forging the signature is illegal, but I ain't mad at you, brother. I ain't mad
Me
at you at
either.
all.
My question is, she had to been nagging that nigga crazy for him to time out. The problem for me is he took the time to really learn her handwriting. Not like, oh, I'm just looking over, no shit like that. My
She
man
was driving him fucking nuts.
nagging. She told that nigga take the trash out on the wrong trash day. She was fucking with that nigga. I'm telling you right now.
Wicked.
Shit
I
is
ain't mad at
horrible.
that at all.
I ain't mad at him either.
I ain't mad
But
at that at
I
all.
just want to let you know I'm with you. If you do a GoFundMe, I'm sending you $1. Speaking of GoFundMes, all right, we gonna be doing this thing, man.
You got to explain it to him, because I don't fully understand it. I do understand it, but you know more about it than I do.
For sure. And actually, I'll announce it later in the pod. That way I could form my verbiage a little bit better. But a few things I do want to let y'all know we got opportunities for before we really get to the topics. One, music. I know a lot of y'all out here do music. I love it. I'm always a supporter of that. Make sure you send it to me so I can use it as use it as my intros and let the world know, at least from my perspective in our community, that you're doing your thing. The track I played earlier today was No Chasers from Playtime Millie. He just put out an album. It's on all DSPs. Chances Make Champions. I had some other shit from him way back too that I'm mad as fuck he lost. I keep asking him if he got them tracks, but he don't.
Shit was tough too.
But nah, it's called No Chasers. Please make sure you go download that, do all that. All my niggas in the G. You know it's like my second home. I fuck with y'all, love y'all. Y'all always hold me down. I'm gonna do the same for y'all. So, and that goes for hometown too. Anybody here that got music, anything they doing, anything they want to promote, holla at us, pull up, let me know, hit my DMs. You know I'm always trying to support y'all because I would love for y'all to support us as well. All right. Speaking of supporting people, shout out to Big Bo Smack Shack every Thursday. Lance Harris will be having food to sell. Please make sure you holler at Big Cuz for me.
Come get a plate. Come get a plate.
Get a plate as well too. And also, we are on Facebook Live right now, but I'm definitely I'm looking into a streaming service that'll allow us to stream on multiple platforms at the same time. And in that space, you could also, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with us like that.
Yeah, man, some live interaction. Talk your shit like we talk our shit.
All right, big dog. Your time to shine. Word of the day.
All right, so the word of the day today. So these words be coming up because I'll be having conversations with people, and then, you know what I mean, me and Trav chop it up. I'm like, yo, what should we talk about today? And I was having a conversation the other day, again, with a young lady, and it was an interesting conversation, so we're going to talk about it. So the word of the day today is preferences. The definition is a feeling or liking or wanting from one person more than another. One person or thing more than another. So that brings about the fact that you can like something that somebody else doesn't like. You can like something more than somebody else likes it. Or somebody else can like something and you don't necessarily like something. There's nothing wrong with having preferences, but in society today, that's a double-edged sword when it comes to men and when it comes to women. So we're going to talk about it.
Elaborate.
So let me see here. So this is one that me and him kind of differ on because I would fucking never. But so preferences as far as how do you feel about you got a kid with a young lady, you know, you guys decide to separate. She goes her separate ways, you go your separate ways, and y'all move on. You find a girl, she finds a man. How do you feel as a man about that man taking your kids to school? Or you know, it's your son's first day at kindergarten, and that nigga taking your son to school instead of you. And then vice versa. You know, ladies, it's your kid first day at kindergarten, and you see dad has his girlfriend walking your son or daughter to school. Like, how do you feel with other significant others' interactions with your kids? Me personally,
let me ask this question. Is there ever a time where it's okay?
Fuck no. No, I'm lying. That was a quick response. I apologize. If y'all have moved on to the point of marriage and y'all are married, then I can see. But if it's just boyfriend, y'all doing the boyfriend girlfriend play house thing, fuck no.
Okay, time out. What is play house though? There's multiple people that have been together. I got a godmother and godfather that just got married after being together 25 years. There ain't no way you could tell me them niggas ain't they just playing house. So when does it? That what I'm saying to you is I agree to a certain extent. But
25 years, that kid grown, bro.
But you're not hearing what I'm saying to you. There's also a space where without marriage, I'm not saying it should be okay without conversation. But if parameters and boundaries are spoken of, and you went to your son's mother or your son's father or vice versa, daughter, whatever you have, and you had the necessary conversations prior to putting that person on the pickup list, then I don't see no issue. Now, just sending a random me going to pick up my son and finding out there was just looking at the pickup list and somebody just been picking him up, we got a problem, right? Who is he? Who picking up my son? Shit like that.
My thing is, there should never be with that example. There should never be an instance where one of us can't go pick them up, or your mom or dad could go pick him up, or my mom or dad could go pick him up, or my brother or sister go pick him up. Your brother or sister. There's nowhere in there where somebody in our family, in our immediate family, can't go pick that kid up, and it has to be the bitch that you fucking.
That's not true.
Ain't no
Ray.
fucking way.
That's not true. Because
Ain't no
everybody,
way.
because everybody don't got
Ain't no
family.
way.
Everybody don't got family. We got, nigga.
But then you better figure it the fuck out, nigga. Because if it's
so you,
me, it's
so the
a
real,
dub.
so the real conversation is this. It's just a dub for you unless they married.
I said me. I started this
I know you- I'm
conversation
asking the
with
question.
me
I'm just
personally.
reiterating. I'm
It's a
asking the question.
dub. I'm an active father. I'm in my son's life. Ain't no fucking way another nigga gonna be walking my son nowhere. I don't need you to. I'm here. I got it. Back the fuck up, nigga. I don't want to see no pictures posted of y'all together. I don't want to see y'all in matching fucking pajamas. I don't want to see you holding his fucking book bag when he had. You don't gotta do none of that, my nigga. Mind your fucking business. This mine. Mind your business, dog. What you doing with Shorty over there? What y'all got going over there? Cool. My son, mind your fucking business, my nigga.
So there's no place in the land.
He don't need no
Let me
Christmas
ask you a
gifts,
question,
no
gang.
birthday
Oh, it's
gifts,
like-
none of that shit. Mind your fucking business, my nigga.
I feel
Stay
you.
over there with
There's
it.
a lot of niggas that stand on that. What I'm
Stay
saying
over
to
there.
you is,
You remember that? I'll cut you off.
Go ahead.
Remember when it was like, you fucking with a bitch and she got mad different kids, and you come to the crib and you only bring your son McDonald's? That's me. Fuck the rest of them kids, nigga.
this nigga is crazy.
Fuck the rest of them kids. My son gonna eat good. Fuck the rest of them kids. I feel I said what I said.
Ray, listen, I understand you feel that, but you're gonna cause yourself a lot of fucking stress. Hopefully,
Why?
God forbid that happens.
Why?
What I'm saying to you is, bro, there's just some shit you cannot control. Whether you see it or you don't. Are you saying you
Sound
just don't
good.
want to see it?
It sound good.
Are you saying you just don't want to see it? Hypothetically,
If y'all take the pic, so if y'all take family photos, right?
don't let you see them?
Ain't no, don't let me see it. That shit better not be posted. No, put that shit in your fucking house on the wall. And when I come over, take that shit down.
Yo, Ray, you are fucking bugging, nigga. And you don't even believe what you're saying right now.
Shit. Yeah. You know how many of my friends I'd had to tell this shit? Like, nah, nigga, couldn't be me.
Now,
Or they
hear
be
me
like, yo,
clearly.
she bugging.
There's
Nah, man, if
definitely
it was me, I'd do the same
There's
shit.
definitely gonna be parameters, nigga. I'm not gonna violate. You know what I'm saying to you? But also, there's gotta for me, there's gotta be a level of conversation. There's gotta be a level of transparency, what's going on, and he need to know where I stand just as much.
But my thing is like,
that.
with
for me
the
to
chick,
completely cut her off, if I'm not fucking with her at all,
yeah,
for me to sit
with
here
the
and
chick,
think,
that's
for
all
me,
you, bruh.
for me to sit here, but time
That
out.
ain't me no more. That kid is always gonna be me.
But my son is always gonna be if he around. Here's my thing. At that point, she might not even tell you who she fucking with.
That's
But
fine.
That's not fine because now you got a nigga around your kid that you don't know this nigga.
I don't give a fuck about this nigga. My kid
I don't
gonna come
either,
tell
but I
me
want to know who
anyway.
the fuck is around my son.
My kid gonna come tell me anyway. I don't give a damn if it's a nigga over there that I don't know. As long as my son don't come tell me, Daddy, he did XYZ, I don't give a fuck about that.
And
nigga.
XYZ is if they out to eat and he gets your son an ice cream cone, you firing on that nigga?
You said what?
if your son and his mother is out with his mother's significant other that you were introduced to, and he buys your son an ice cream cone, you popping on that nigga?
No, I'm banging on her.
For letting the nigga buy him an ice cream cone?
Yes. Why are you not buying your son fucking food, bitch? Why you got another nigga buying food? If you need money or my son need food, call me, bitch. Why you got this nigga taking care of my son like I ain't a nigga that can take care of my son?
Is that taking care of you? So you
Yes.
you consider
I'm
him?
taking it as that. I'm taking it as
copy.
disrespect.
Copy.
Either you take care of it. If you can't, bitch, let me know and I'll take care of it. But ain't no other nigga gonna take care of it. No.
I ain't mad at you. Listen, I ain't that type one. However, there will be respect and
It's respect.
and boundaries for sure.
Respectfully, mind your fucking business, nigga.
Facts. You don't gotta be a pops, nothing like that. However, I ain't gonna put you in a stranglehold if you buy my kid or ice cream cone. That ain't me. That's Ray. That's just Ray don't play. He said he don't play now, nigga. The nigga said he don't play. You feel me?
So the next question is, because we're gonna move on from that, because you're gonna give me hype and I'm gonna end up.
That's the point. I'm trying to get you up there, nigga. What is you talking about?
So the next point is this is good. So this is where the preferences really come in. So dating, so vice versa.
Go ahead.
Dating somebody with kids. So conversation I had the other day was, I don't have kids. I'm not dating no nigga that got 5 baby mamas or he got kids. I don't even talk to niggas that got kids because I ain't got no fucking kids. Coming from the female point of view. Mm-hmm. So what I told her was, I was like, it's funny how when a woman's mindset is that, she's like, oh, that's my preference. That's what I want to build with. But when you flip it and the man's preference is, I don't want to date a female with kids because I don't have kids. I'm not about to take care of another nigga kids, i.e. me. It takes a real man to take care of another one's kids. It takes a real man to come in and love her and her kids at the same time. So I'm not a real man. I'm not a real nigga because I don't want to love some kids or take care of some kids that ain't mine. And I can't get with you or get close to you without getting close to them.
Hear me clearly. Two things could be true. I agree with them on the. If you're trying to be serious, you can't get close to that person, to that female, if you ain't going to try and at least not be their kid's dad, like we were just talking about. But you know what I'm saying? Ingratiate yourself in their life. Like that child obviously comes with. And I'm coming from a perspective of being with Tristan's mother and then now not having, right?
Where they daddy at?
Facts. That's the first. Where your daddy at, bitch? Where your daddy at? I put a shout out Caribou. Yo, facts. but nah. I hear where you're coming from. Don't get me wrong, 110%. I agree. I feel like there is a switch in that. However, we can't sit here and say in any situation that you don't have to accept that. If you're trying to be serious, you don't have to accept that child when dealing with shorty, vice versa. However,
Nah, cause you got shorties that will tell you like, nah, yo, it's just me and you. Don't worry about my kids.
No,
you don't gotta know my kids.
Exactly.
I don't bring niggas around my kids. Like you got shorties like that.
True, but they not. What I'm saying is, if you're trying to be serious, at some point you got to be around them niggas.
Bro, I know bitches who have been with niggas for years and they ain't even know the bitch had kids.
Me too, nigga. I'm not saying it's impossible. Two things can be true. What I'm saying to you though is because we skipping the point. Yes, most times when a man goes into that situation, a girl be like that. You're 110% right. And there is a double standard as it pertains to like if I choose to, it's almost the same. That's what it is. If I choose, it's a double standard. If I choose to tell you my preference and it doesn't coincide with yours, I get labeled as a certain type of nigga.
I'm not a real man.
I'm not a real man. Shit of that nature. Because I choose, and it's not even just to kids, nigga. If I choose to not deal with a chick that got more bodies, right? They be like, you a hypocrite. You get what I'm saying? If I choose to say I don't want to fuck with a chick that got this number of bodies, oh, you doing this, you doing that, it's a double standard. If I choose to not fuck with a shorty that's not making a certain amount of money, what type of nigga am I? Now we acting like the bitches, right? If I choose to not fuck with a bitch that a female, I'm sorry we keep saying that. It's just how we talk.
I only call you bitches because I don't know all y'all.
So if I choose to fuck with a female that isn't up to par to some of my standards, and I choose to express that to them, I'm a dickhead. I say the same thing too. When you go to the bar, a lot of times chicks will expect you. Chicks go to the bar. There's a group that will go to the bar expecting to get shit paid for. Let me finish. That's not even my point. You slide up on a shorty, right? This is the biggest. This is the double standard. And I don't want a world. I understand it. So you got to learn how to navigate. But when it comes your way, you can't act like that either. Feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, you slide up on shorty, you be like, hey, yo, shoot at her. She has no problem right there on the spot telling you every reason why she's not gonna fuck with you. Nigga, you look broke. Nigga, you too short. Nigga, you got too many baby mamas. Nigga, you got too many. There's no hesitation. She's like, you in, she's good with it.
But now, as soon as you tell her,
if you slide up, if a bitch slide up on you, like, yo, you wanna buy me a drink? And I say, nah. Why you don't wanna buy me a drink? You got too many bodies under your belt. Drink splash, you mad disrespectful. Oh, you way too much. Drink splash, you mad
body
disrespectful.
shaming.
Like, my thing is, at the end of the day, yes, I don't want to live in a world where there ain't double standards. It's life. Like, we need to learn how to navigate that, understandably.
Nah, there shouldn't be no fucking double standards. If the rules apply to me, then goddamn it, they apply to you too.
But that ain't the world we live in. So we gotta have a mix of reality.
Yo, but you saying that you don't want to live in a world where that don't happen.
I don't, because some of those double standards are to my advantage. That's what I'm saying. What do we? Some of them shits are my. We gotta be real though. Some of them shits work for us. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
Elaborate.
What I'm saying is, some of them shits work for us. Some double standards that like,
you gotta give me one that
I'll
works
give
for
you
us.
one right now, nigga. In our community, if we fuck mad joints, it's a plus. Yeah, you for the streets. They say all of that nonsense. But most of the time, girls talk. It was kind of like when we talked about, are we dating the same nigga shit?
Right.
They talk shit about a nigga, but as more they talk shit about you, them joints is going to try and figure out, why the fuck is you talking about this nigga?
Right.
And in between us, you get ranking. Like, when I was younger, I was trying to up the score just so I'd be like, yo, that nigga Trav get joints. Like, it's a sense of stature. It's toxic as fuck. It should not happen, but it's valid.
You was a whore. We get it.
Hey, yo, my man.
In a nutshell, that's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. That is not at all.
No,
what
but
the
you're right.
fuck I'm saying.
That is a good. You're
But
right,
on the
right,
flip
right.
side, if a shorty is out here giving it up, she's a hoe. We don't
Facts.
want. I'm saying all of that shit, and that's a double standard. Because her sexual drive might be just as much, if not more, than ours are. But if she does it and
I feel like that dynamic is changing a little bit, but I get what you're saying.
And acts on that, then she looked at as a whore, a harlot, some shit like that. But us, we looked at as the man.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So like I said, that's why I say I don't want to live in there, because there's double standards that are to my advantage, and there's ones that I'm just gonna have to learn how to navigate. I'd rather navigate so I can keep the ones to my advantage, keep them shits to my advantage as well. But I agree with you. But here's my other question: is having a woman with kids, as a man, let's scratch the preference part of it, but let's talk more about have you ever dated a woman with kids? Let's say that prior to you.
Dated a woman with kids?
With a woman
nah,
with
that
kids.
was one of my preferences. I don't fuck with bitches with kids.
See, now I chose to do that, and I think this is why I say they right. I've done it on 2 occasions. One, I don't want to fuck with a joint that don't make me. I don't want to fuck with a girl if a girl got kids. I don't want to fuck with a girl that doesn't make me meet their kids at some point. Because then I got to question, what type of motherfucker is you?
I don't want to meet your fucking kids.
I'm not saying I got to take care of them, nigga, but I do need to see how you take care of your fucking children.
I don't want to know them just the same way I don't want them to know me.
If I'm trying to be with you for real, though, is what I'm saying, right?
Right.
If I'm trying to be with you for real, I'm
Right.
not saying just fuck you and get up out of here. I'm not saying, oh, it's something that we go a little fling, whatever. I'm saying if I'm trying to be with you for real, gang,
Right.
I have to know.
That you have kids.
No, I need to know how you, that and how you interact with your kids. Because
Why?
if I fuck up, I need to know what type of woman you're going to be to our kid.
Nah, that's not true.
Ray, are you bugging?
Nah.
So, but, Ray, you mean it? This is
I disagree.
hypothetical.
I
This is
disagree.
hypothetical. I just got to figure this shit the fuck out because you bugging me out, nigga.
I disagree.
You are bugging me the fuck out.
I disagree.
How in the hell? You're telling me you could date a woman.
Because bitches treat their kids different.
Let me finish. You can tell them, I don't care how they treat them. You tell them you could date a woman that you are considering making your woman, knowing that she has kids prior to you. And you don't need to meet them niggas not one day. You don't need to see how they interact with each other.
For
not
what?
one. Because there's another thing on there right now that I'm about to go to. Parenting styles affect everything, nigga.
But people treat their kids different.
If you don't know how she treat her fucking kids, nigga, you ain't gonna
But
know how
just
she gonna
because-
treat yours if you let one off.
That's what I'm saying. Just because she could treat that kid that she already got
Stop.
prior to you
No,
good,
no,
and
no,
then treat
Ray.
yours like shit.
Ray.
Nigga, Cinderella taught us that.
But what you're telling me is, if she does
They
that,
had that bitch in the
stop.
Attic doing chores
If she-
while the other kids was living lavish.
Ray, if she does that, that's even more indicative of who she is as a character and why I don't want to fuck with her. If she's choosing to treat one kid, and I'm not saying kids don't got.
If she treating my kid good, I'm cool.
This nigga is fucking out.
I can see on your end if she treating your kid like shit, you feel the type of way. I get it. But if she treating my kid good,
Hey, yo.
tough.
Hey,
That's tough,
yo.
you dig what I'm
You
saying?
gotta be kidding me right now, son.
That's tough.
There's no way, bro.
tough.
There's no way. This nigga is out of pocket. What I'm saying is, in a nutshell, bro, there ain't no way. If I'm really trying to be with you now, if I'm just trying to hit it, I ain't gotta meet your kid a day in the world. I'll take the snacks on the way out. I'm taking all of the oatmeal
Gotta
cream
get the
pies
snacks, Capri
and four
Suns, all
Capri and four Capri Suns
that.
on the way out that motherfucker. But if I'm trying to fuck with you, I gotta see who you is, because how you treat your children is indicative of who you are as a person and what your character is. That's fact.
But you also know that if you fuck with a bitch that don't got kids, y'all gonna find out together, and you don't gotta worry about that nonsense you just spit just now.
No, I'm taking full accountability for the choice for choosing to fuck with shorty that got
But
kids.
if your preference is not fucking with bitches who don't got
I
kids,
never said it wasn't that.
no, I'm not saying you did. I'm saying if your preference was I don't fuck with bitches with kids, you wouldn't have to worry about none of that shit.
My nigga. Okay, let me ask you a question. What are if you could pick top 3 things you look for in a woman that you're trying to be with, what are they?
Pussy, head, ass.
All right, we out of here. Next topic. This nigga's out of
Yo, I'm trolling.
Yo, he is out of pocket. That's Ray. Just whatever the fuck he said his name was, Raymond. That's him. That ain't me.
Nah, this nigga calling me.
Yeah, it had the rat on you. At least it was in front of you. Hey, yo, my man. They got some motherfucking John Wick with the stick shit going on out here.
I ain't mad. Yo, look.
Listen, we gotta talk about this from two different. Me either, but we gotta talk about it from different levels. First, let's be very compassionate and understanding. All right, let's do the right thing first. First, I would like to say rest in peace to the United Healthcare CEO. That wasn't really empathetic. I put a gunshot after. That's fucked up.
That's foul. You see this nigga, man?
I'm sorry.
That was foul.
I'm sorry. That's fucked up. All right, look. If you don't know and you are not in tune with the news, the United Healthcare CEO was slated to testify in front of Congress about its business practices and foul healthcare practices earlier this week. While he was leaving his hotel before he goes to testify, this might have been the day before or on the way to the courtroom to testify, my man steps outside of his hotel in the front.
Suited and booted.
A man, masked, hoodied up,
What?
ready to kill.
What that nigga, the baby said, walk down on that nigga. Fuck a drive-by.
It's fucked up, but it was real. That's what we seen. Stayed on the side of the road, chilled on his bike.
Waiting.
Witnesses say was there for days, it feels like.
Waiting.
CEO walks out. My man walks up on him. Click.
The gun jammed.
I ain't never see somebody reload so fast in my life.
He had the silencer on that Jimmy.
Shit sounded like a Pepsi can, like Good said. You heard?
Chill, bro.
R.I.P. to that man. Condolences to his family and all that other shit. But this is an addition of white crime that needs no introduction.
That's some cold shit, nigga.
Okay.
That's some cold shit.
This is the shit you see on like House of Cards on Netflix. This is the shit you see on like
In the movies, nigga, that's some John Q shit.
John Wick. This the shit you see on like
He the CEO of a health insurance company. So in my head, I'm like, oh, you ain't gonna insure my grandmother's heart surgery? All right, I'll be right back.
But then they said the casing on the bullet said something like denied, deposed.
A bullet with your name on it,
some
nigga.
shit on it. They just reported that. So they was gunning it. This is some, there's no conspiracy. You know how people be like, oh, like there was space the other day to be like, hey, yo, maybe it was a conspiracy. Maybe he was about to say something.
So
there's no doubt right now that they killed this man for that reason.
Did they catch son though?
No. They got 1,500 pictures of this nigga on New York City streets. That's why I know it's, listen.
So that nigga.
Listen to what I'm saying. K-Flock.
You can't see his face in the video.
The nigga K-Flock walked down the block in a Montclair. In a Mary jeans on. All black. Full Pooh Shiesty. You hear me? No face, no case, nigga. He got approached. He blew this nigga. Rest in peace to that man's family too, right? Pause too. Smoked him. They got the nigga the next day, right? This nigga was wearing the same shit with color. Tan backpack.
That nigga had
tan
a book
hoodie.
bag on, the hoodie.
Bicycle he was riding back and forth up and down the block with.
But it was so
Mask.
like
yo, that shit like
he was calm than a motherfucker.
Chilling.
He wasn't like flittling with the gun. He wasn't like, he just backed out. He pointed, the shit clicked. He said, oh, all right, let me fix my shit. Bam.
They sent him for the hit.
And then hit the, Jay walked across the street and kept it moving.
Smooth. They told him what route he went and left. They still ain't catch the man. Within seconds.
Wicked. Like I said, some John Q shit. Y'all better start insuring motherfuckers.
Bro, first off that. Secondly, though, it just tell you how wicked this works. Like you, like, and it's moments like this when you hear all them other conspiracies and you hear about the shit that happened back in the day and our government got their foot on niggas' necks. It's shit like this that confirms all the other bullshit that's going on in the world. Because my thing is, bro, you got an official. First off, if he knew he was testifying, there's no way a CEO of United Healthcare is walking to the...
No security.
Is walking to the courtroom with nobody around him.
Out dolo, suited and booted, and then
Who
you see the
does
nigga
that?
with the hood pull up with the hammy and
You about to
let that nigga have it.
You about to smash out an entire corporation you about to
That
do.
nigga was about to go in there and tell on
He
everybody.
was telling everything, nigga.
That nigga was about to
That
go tell
nigga
on
ate
everybody.
more McDonald's Big Macs inside that interrogation room
They was in
than
there
possible.
feeding that nigga.
What? That nigga had 15 large Cokes over a 2-day span of information. He was about to go in there and spill all of the beans, in the great words of my man Darnie Dangerfield. He was about to spill the beans. Walked down on him in New York in the most New York way. All the drill rappers saying they walked down on niggas. Most New York way. And let the nigga have it.
Let that nigga have
Is
it.
nowhere to be found at this moment. Now, granted, I promise you, they're gonna find somebody of color to put this on. It's gonna be some.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I
When
promise
he
you, I
walked
know
up,
what they
you
gonna
can't
do.
see nothing. I thought he was white.
Yeah, you can see this. I thought he was too.
No, he got gloves on and shit. You can't really
No,
see
I
it.
thought that was his hands. I thought his
that
hands
nigga
was white.
got-
Okay, I'm
that
bugging.
nigga got gloves on. He had the black gloves on, the hammer. I thought he was white.
Shit is crazy. All I'm gonna say is rest in peace to that man, and his family, and condolences to his family. However, what I will tell you is, you know what I'm saying, government, y'all got to do right at some point. And I'm not saying you got smacked because it was wrong. I really think you got smacked because you was about to fuck up the money.
That's exactly what
I
happened.
really feel like you got smacked because you was about to go in there and start telling about how you was making money so much. The other thing that fucks me up too is that before he went in there and walked, he knew how much money them niggas was making. The only reason he was walking in that bitch is to save his own ass. Doesn't make it right. I'm not out here wishing death on no man or woman. However,
There was nobody on the street.
that's crazy.
There was no homeless people sitting there on
That
the
is
sidewalk.
crazy.
Nothing.
He was chilling for hours. They said, and if my thing is, if you see somebody chilling for hours and you think he's suspicious, why you ain't called the
He's
police?
standing out there in a black
They
hoodie
would
and
have
a
called the
backpack.
police on us immediately. I just watched a clip on motherfucking Snapchat the other day. They got 5 brothers in baggy clothes. They walk up in a white neighborhood, knock on the door. Shorty open the door, close the door. Them niggas start singing Christmas carols. She reopened the door.
I'm about to say,
I mean, niggas, motherfuckers call the cops for less.
he said five niggas pull up in a white neighborhood, knock on the door. I'm like, close my shit too, guys. He said they started singing Christmas carols.
Christmas Carol, she opened the door back up, but you can't judge a book by cover. All I'm saying is, if you would call the police on 5 niggas walking up,
I'm not calling the police. If 5 niggas pull up to my crib, hooded up,
close
I
the
ain't
door.
calling nobody.
Listen, them niggas ain't think to call nobody, Ray.
You talking about the Christmas Carol niggas? Or
I'm about to beat you up, nigga. Come on, son. Stay with me. Stay with me, nigga. All right? I'm talking about the motherfuckers that was over there talking about he was sitting out there for 3 hours.
Nah. Cause where did it happen? It was in the city, right?
No, nigga. This is up. This is rich city. This ain't fucking. I don't even want to say it. That's disrespectful. But they was where that money was at, nigga. All right.
Nigga, you mind your business, nigga.
That's all I'm trying to
You
tell
mind
you.
your business, nigga.
All right. So another question I got for you, real quick. Joe Biden. We talked about this. Our first word of the day on our show was cronyism and nepotism. We were trying to get
Facts.
between what the two things were. My boy Joe Biden, on his way out, pardons his son. Time out. This is the illest pardon I ever heard in my life. He pardons his son not only for crimes committed before, but crimes that can be committed up until the end of this month. So the nigga scot-free.
On some purge shit.
Some of the world is saying, oh, he didn't do the right thing. He didn't stand on what he stood on, whatever. I say, fuck them niggas, Joe. Okay? If my son was about to go down for some shit and I had the ability to get that nigga up out of there, he's coming home. He's coming home.
But they said, yo, they got me on
Tell
jury
the
duty,
world
y'all. Somebody coming home.
He's coming home.
Nigga, you did what you supposed to do,
What
nigga.
did you talk about? You niggas is bugged
Fuck
out.
being president,
I
fuck
don't
being
care
a
what I am.
politician, fuck all that. As a father, nigga, you
He's
did what the
coming
fuck
home.
you supposed to do.
Coming home.
I ain't mad at all. Because if it was me, I'd have did it way earlier.
Tell the world that I'm
Way
coming
earlier. My son
home.
wouldn't have seen a stand or a jury,
Fuck is
nigga.
wrong with you niggas? I don't know why y'all even mad at that.
Nope.
Yeah, don't let me get it. Huh.
Yo, son, you good money? Matter of fact, you got to the end of the month, nigga, get crazy.
You go get crazy. What you want to do?
Nigga, I'm out of here at the end of this month. Nigga, get crazy.
What you want? Nigga, you
wanna
good
do?
until the 31st.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring the new year in with a bang, nigga. You feel me?
What you want to do?
You good money. Bring the new year in with a bang. Fuck going on.
I ain't mad at that at all.
All right, man, listen. So I was talking to I'll give you. I don't want to put it out there too much. But let me say this: if a woman's religion restricted you from being able to, if you were in a relationship where the person's religion restricted you from being able to have physical contact, make love, anything like that,
I'm on to the next.
you couldn't. There's no possible way that you could sacrifice yourself or whatever that is in order to love that person through.
I'm on to the next.
Like that simple. There's no space.
Yeah.
So here's the other thing I say. I have somebody that I spoke to, and she is of a certain religion which requires certain things for you to marry her, go forward, things of that nature.
Right.
However, she doesn't necessarily like, to me, in my preference, doesn't necessarily like the people that her culture and religion would want her to be with. Mm-hmm. That's not her preference. Mm-hmm.
Like some arranged marriage type shit?
In a sense.
Okay.
Some people she has had relationships with people she was dead in love with, but because they weren't willing to
Convert,
she had to let them go. So my question to her was, one,
why she don't convert?
I was just about to ask you, and it's going to lead me right to the question. My question was to her, one, I understand that is very important to you. However, do you feel like you're giving up your happiness and have lost happy relationships and possibilities for happy relationships based on your decisions? And she stated at the time, yes. So my question to you is, one, is there ever a situation where you feel as a person it's okay to sacrifice your happiness and your chances at love for something outside of, I guess, yourself? I think there's moments where I think fathers stay sometimes, women stay in relationships sometimes longer for kids. So I see things like that. But like in a religious standpoint, is there anything that you stand on that much that you're not willing to compromise? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but so I think as a man, I mean, in general, we make sacrifices to make things work. As far as relationships and things go, I feel like in today's society, it's much easier for a woman to be like, nope, you don't meet X, Y, and Z. You're out of here, buddy. I'm not even gonna give you the time of day. Whereas a man would be more prone to say, you know what, you may not meet X, Y, and Z, but I'm willing to make this work. I'm willing to adapt. I'm willing to either downplay myself or at least, back my aura off a little bit so my woman can thrive and be the woman that either I want her to be or that she wants to be to make things work. I feel like a lot of times in society, people don't realize those sacrifices that men make. So to a certain extent, yes. Now, when it comes to religion, I'm not the most religious person. Do I believe in God? Absolutely. But I'm not the most, I'm not huge on religion in general. So would that be something that would deter me from a relationship in this particular situation where, she's not willing to convert or she's happy with me, but she can't do it because of her religion. And I'm like, all right, we'll just dub your religion and come be with me. And she says no. Then, we really don't got nothing else to talk about. I respect it. I'm not downplaying you. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you're not willing to, if you want me to convert and you want me to change X, Y, and Z, which is, again, going into what I was saying, but you don't want to change, you don't want to convert, you're not willing to convert, you're not willing to take these steps to be with me, then why should I have to do all of this changing to be with you?
What if so I 110% agree. The other thing I'm saying to you is, though, it's hard for me in this sense because I respect people that stand for something too. I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just saying from my perspective when I look at her.
I respect it. I'm just not going to deal with it.
Like, I respect it. But the next question I have is, do you think it's selfish of someone that has a religion like that to pursue the significant other that is not in that?
Is it selfish?
Is it selfish? So if I'm in a religion that doesn't allow me to be with shorty based on X, Y, Z, but I'm still pursuing her, right? Obviously, you can't help who you're attracted to. She can't help that she's attracted to me.
What that nigga said, I'm coming to America.
But what I'm
soil your royal oats and then get back to regularly scheduled program.
Nigga, this ain't coming to America. I'm talking about, do you believe she's selfish, though, is what I'm saying. Do you think it's a selfish act for her to pursue her preference of men that she likes, knowing that most of the men that she's pursuing can't or won't convert to what she wants?
Yes. 100% is selfish.
Even if she gives them the heads up prior to? Like, yo,
Yes.
this is what it's hitting for, and now I'm making a choice to continue to
It's
court you.
still selfish. I'm doing what I want for me. You either get with it or you don't.
But
Yes,
the other
that's
thing
selfish.
is, other thing that's fucked up about us though too is that we don't respect shit when it's said to us too as men. I'm just trying to play devil's
said we
advocate
don't
at this
respect
point.
shit? What you
This is
mean?
what I mean. We would be lying as men if we didn't like challenges. Like, yeah, we like joints we could easily fuck if we were just trying to get them out the way, right?
Right.
But if there's something that is acting like it cannot be cracked,
Yeah, like you want to
We
feel
would
like
do
you
that.
accomplished something. Yeah.
facts. So Shorty is very pretty. You feel what I'm saying to you? But if you, but a lot of niggas on our end are responsible too because you know what she's hitting for. If you see and she gives you that, you know what I'm saying? She tells you what it is. You already know what it's hitting for. A part of your fucking ego ass
As soon as if you can crack that.
thinks you could crack. So as part of it,
But
is
that's
selfish,
not just a-
part of
that's
it
not
is
just a
selfish on
male
us
thing,
too.
though. That's not just
I'm
a
on
male
both ends.
thing.
I agree on both ends. That's why I put it in perspective as if I was the person that had the religion that she couldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
because you got bitches out here that got they out here thinking that they shit don't stink. You fucking with a nigga that got mad kids that he don't take care of his kids. He a deadbeat. He a piece of shit nigga, and you think you gonna be the bitch to change that. You think you gonna be the one to
sure.
turn him into a husband and switch his life around? Like, you stupid motherfucker.
And then be mad when never mind. We ain't even gonna get
You right.
into all
No,
that.
I'm just giving you an example of not to say because you was like, oh well,
Yeah,
as
for
men
sure.
we like the challenge. Nah, women like that challenge too. They try that shit.
They definitely try that shit. And
But me personally, just to go off your question, is it selfish? Absolutely, it is selfish. And I just wouldn't. I'm like, all right, well, that's what you do. I respect it. That's where you got to go with it. Cool. I'm not going down that route with you.
hypothetically, since we were talking about other preferences, and earlier I started off with like the double standard about bodies and shit like that. What is the maximum amount of bodies you would allow somebody that you're trying to make your significant other have, or is there a number?
I mean, you can't allow nobody to have no kind of bodies anyway. She gonna have the bodies or not.
I'm saying you would allow. You would
What's
accept.
my
Let
limit?
me say accept. What's
Yeah,
your
like
limit?
what's my limit?
What's your limit of bodies you would accept in a lifetime? Let's say you
In a
let's
lifetime?
let's
How
say
old is she?
Let's say she's 30.
7.
31. Shut the fuck up, Ray.
7.
7 bodies
7.
by 30?
You don't need more than 7 to protect. When it comes to that, you don't need more than 7 to perfect your craft.
Let me know. Explain.
I just did.
So time out. Would you rather a virgin at any point in time?
No, absolutely not.
So, okay, stop. So what I'm saying to you is you're telling me 7 times at sex, you should know everything you need to know.
First of all, we're not talking she had sex 7 times. No, nigga, I'm saying 7 niggas.
7 niggas.
7 niggas. Yes.
So
Not
the-
7 times in 30 years.
Oh,
7 niggas.
Copy. So you
The
can
fuck, nigga? What?
7 niggas, right?
Yeah, 7.
Right,
At
you-
30? Yeah.
All right, what's the percentage in the world you think only got 7 bodies? What the fuck are we talking about,
Nigga,
nigga?
you asked my fucking
Like,
preference.
what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? Like,
7,
give me
nigga.
a real number, though.
That is a real
That ain't
number,
no
nigga.
fucking real number.
That
You
is a
out of your
real number.
mind, bro. 7?
All right, so give us your number then, champ. If it's double digits, you out of pocket.
I'm bugging?
My bad.
Nigga,
I cut you off. I cut you off.
No, it's
Go ahead.
fine. But by 30?
By 30.
Nigga, I lost my virginity very young. And
Nigga, we
shouldn't
talking
have.
about females. We're not talking about you.
What's
What
the
is your
This is what I'm
number
talking
for
about.
a female?
For a female to have?
Yes. We ain't talking about how many bodies you had when you was 12.
If she got 20, I ain't mad.
20 at 30, nigga?
Nigga, she might have had a whole phase. She might have been out
20
there fucking.
at 30?
I can't what you mean. 20 bodies?
Nigga, let's just do, nigga.
Do the math?
Let's say, just for the math purposes, she
Nigga,
started
if
fucking
you go to
at
college,
10.
she probably got smacked.
That's
I'm
a
trying to be
different
realistic.
nigga a year.
If she got smacked, nigga, are we talking? Stop. Let's act like this. Are we talking about the same chick? Are we talking about?
He said, are we talking about
What are we
the same
talking
chick?
about? Are we talking about chicks? Like, what are we talking about, nigga? Are you fucking
You
stupid?
said 20 at 30,
You're not
my
being
nigga?
realistic. You think
That's
you're not
wild.
running into no chick with 7 bodies
20?
nowhere.
Nigga, at 30,
And if she
20
tell you
bodies?
she only got 7, she lying.
I mean, they all lying. Nigga, that's neither here nor there. But
Preference.
20 bodies is you're telling me a bitch walk up to you at nigga. First of all,
Nigga,
we're older than 30.
my
You're telling me a
number-
bitch walk up to you and say,
I'm
30
35.
years old. I'm 30 years old and I done fucked 20 niggas. You're not gonna look at her like, wait a minute.
My nigga, what I am gonna say is this:
20 niggas?
It depends on how too. If she got trained,
It
it's a
don't
wrap.
matter, nigga.
If she got-
But my thing is, however you look at it, my nigga, 20 niggas or 3 niggas a year is still outrageous. That's outrageous. You got bitches telling you they ain't had sex in 3 to 6 months.
They lying.
Nigga, 3 niggas a year?
They fucking lying,
That's
nigga.
outrageous. You sucked
That
3
is a
dicks
lie.
this year? Yo, wildin', bitch. Yo, wildin'. Ain't no fucking way, dog. Ain't no way. You 30 and sucked 3 dicks this year. You're wildin'. I'm just being real. Nigga said 20 bodies. That's fucking crazy. Oh, man.
Ray said you sucked 3 dicks this year.
I'm just being like, if we doing the math?
Yo, bro.
If we doing the math, my nigga, come on, son.
Hey, yo.
Because you gotta think, she had to start fucking at a reasonable, what, 16, 17 on the early
What you mean
end?
reasonable, nigga?
You know what I'm saying? A reasonable year. So say she started at.
Oh my God,
We
this
cut it in
nigga
half.
is
Say she started fucking at 15, my nigga. She started fucking at 15. That's 15 years. That's a different nigga. That's a nigga 0.5 every year. So that means she fucked a nigga and sucked another nigga dick in the same year for 15 years straight.
Right. Your number is probably 3x hers. What do you say to that?
My number's not 3x. Nobody.
I said hypothetically. Why you always do that?
I'm a virgin.
Bitch? If I That was a great episode of What's the Status, Travis.
That's
this
crazy.
nigga's lying.
Nah, we got other topics to go over.
The fuck is he talking about right now? This nigga is fucking lying right now.
But nah, 20 is crazy though, bro.
20 is not a bad
At
number.
30? I feel like you're only saying that because
Okay,
you're
stop.
comparing it to your bodies. And if you're looking at
That's
it that way,
possible. That's possible.
That's comparable. I get it.
That's
You know what I
possible.
mean? But 20 just in general, like I said, if she started at 15, that's a different body every year from 15 to 30, my nigga. With some extras.
Ray, what world are you living in?
A different nigga every year is crazy.
What world are you living in?
That's crazy.
This joint's going the same night, 2 niggas. Fuck is you talking about? What world are you living in,
Almost
sir?
spit this tequila out.
Now I hope she don't ever tell me like right before we get married, like, hey, yo, my man.
That's normally how it go. Yo, before we do
Listen,
this, baby,
before we get married, don't tell me shit.
tell me the
bitch.
wildest
Keep
thing that ever happened. One night when I was in college,
Nah.
We did a
keep
keg
that.
stand and I
keep
was the
that.
keg.
Nah, keep that. Keep that.
oh shit.
Hey, yo, this man is sick. All right, let's move forward to something different. What do you think about this Drake UMG? I think it's a lawsuit, right? So he's suing.
That nigga is like, y'all not playing this song at the Super Bowl.
I don't think it's that. It's a bigger play.
That
I hear
nigga's a
that.
bitch.
He's definitely going for.
Drake acting like a real bitch. He acting like a real light skinned nigga right now.
I agree.
You light skinned niggas, Drake was y'all Superman, Drake was y'all Goku, and that nigga got his ass whooped by the dark skinned nigga, and now he out here talking about, no, you can't play that song. It's defamation of character. You wasn't saying that when you was shitting on dark skinned Meek playing back to back outside that nigga hotel.
definitely
But
wasn't
now
saying that
Kendrick
shit.
out here doing you filthy, and now it's, oh, you can't play that song. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
I agree with you, Miguel. Miguel over here talking about nuns got more than 7 bodies. You fucking bugging, nigga.
Nigga, nuns is virgins.
No, they're
fuck
not.
you, Miguel.
You lying.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what he
Get
talking
the fuck
about
out of here.
You are
Nigga
lying.
said nuns got more than 7.
Yes.
You a nun with more
What
than 7
world are you
bodies.
living in?
Get the fuck out of here.
What world are you living
the
in?
fuck outta
You
here.
don't know a bitch with 7 bodies. Just
I
7
promise you I
bodies.
do.
You don't know one, nigga.
promise you I
You
do.
don't know one. We ain't gonna do no names after we get off this motherfucking camera.
we gotta wait till
Tell
we
me
get-
3, nigga. I guarantee you can't tell me one with just
Can you
fucking
give me
7
3 with
bodies.
20?
Yeah,
You
I
a
give
nasty-
you fucking.
you a nasty
nigga. I
nigga,
can
bro.
give you 20
You
with
a
20, nigga.
20 for 20?
A 30, nigga. I'll give you 30 for 30 right now, nigga. You know the fucking
30
ESPN
bitches
joint.
with 30 bodies?
Nigga, I can give it to you right now.
I feel like I need a penicillin shot already just talking to this nigga.
Hey, yo, that's fucked up.
Nigga said 30 bitches with 30 bodies.
That
That's
nigga said my words getting him infected. He is out of his fucking mind.
Chill, bro.
This nigga said 30 for 30. That's crazy.
30 for 30. Speaking of, one of the illest niggas out here in the world right now is Jameson Winston. Okay? I just need y'all to know that. Jameson Winston is out here. Jameson Winston is out here praying to the gods to get him away from pick sixes. The nigga Jameson said, I pray to the Lord every day that I get away from pick sixes.
Bruh.
The fuck, nigga?
Bruh, he right there with Brett Favre, man.
He's a gunslinger. Facts.
Talk about 30 for 30.
Jameson Winston is the only player in NFL history to have a 30 for 30 with no ESPN documentary. The nigga threw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in the same fucking season.
That nigga had an MVP season and didn't get that shit because that nigga had 30 picks. But that nigga had like 5K yards, 30 touchdowns, and 30 picks?
Jameson Winston is the GOAT. I don't care about Thomas Brady. I don't care about motherfucking Stephen Young, Joe Montana,
30 picks is crazy.
John Elway, whoever the fuck else you think is nice, the nigga Willie Beeman. I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. None of them niggas is fucking with Jameson Winston. He has got 15 quotes of the year already.
That nigga said, I'm so happy I get to play in some snow.
I said, I thank the Lord every day I could play in some snow, okay? The nigga threw for 497, 4 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions, 2 pick sixes. That's the best. That nigga almost had a triple-double in football.
And they lost.
Okay? Jameson Winston is the absolute GOAT. All right? We about to get out of here, Big Ray. You got any closing words?
Nah, I'm about to go get this shot, man. This nigga got me feeling itching and shit now.
Just Ray, don't play.
30. God damn.
30. Listen,
30?
I'm telling you right now.
At 30?
30 bodies at 30 is probably the average for 19
Average?
bitches you know.
Oh, man.
I promise you it is.
I'm about to become a priest.
This nigga stupid.
I'm about to just give up my life.
The nigga Mag just told us that the nuns got 7. You ain't running from nobody.
That nigga don't know no
you
fucking nuns.
You gotta figure out what world you in.
First of all, that nigga don't know no nuns, and he damn sure don't know no nuns with 7.
All right, y'all, look. I'm gonna play another track on the way out. And I'm going to holler at y'all, man. It's been another episode of What's the Status, Travis. I'm your host, Travis McCloud. Your boy, Just Ray, don't play.
Just Ray, don't play.
His mama call him Ray. I'm going to call him Raymond. We out.